Chapter 11.
Continued.
We are called Old Ones. We have discovered a key pattern of our universe in this woman. This makes her one of the most valuable resources in our galaxy. What she has recited to you is the truth. You are a very young society, and under normal conditions we would not have made contact at this stage. We will not tell you what you must do, but we must protect her from harm. Too many races in our galaxy need her unique talents to permit harm to come to her. Our ship will stay in your star system for a time to allow Micah and her mates to understand and make a decision. This also means you must make a decision to change and to protect her. We will never again be far away, but we will not interfere with your society's decisions. At the end of the statement, the images disappear from the stage. Micah, Trigger, Aces, and Joker find themselves aware of the ship, and the image of the government members no longer were in their vision. Within an instant, they are transported to a large room where Zenti appears. This room is yours while you stay with us. If you need anything, just ask the computer, and it will provide you what you need. Your ship will be held in our transit ship bay while waiting for your decision. You are our guests. If you wish to join us in the control center, please request, and you will be transported there. You can also join us in our common room. Again, just request to be transported. Micah looked at Zenti. Can we see a view of our planet? Certainly. Computer, show a view of the planet we are orbiting. Suddenly a view of the planet appeared on the wall. Just ask and the computer will show you if possible. Micah in a hesitant voice. Please show me the conference hall of the ministers where we talk to them. The images switched to the conference hall they had been in just minutes before. The image showed arguing and fights that had broken out. Ministers were leaving, and it was clear they had settled nothing. Please show me the last battle zone you have observed. The images switched to the mine area where the team had last fought and lost teammates. The area was again back in battle, as energy weapons were erupting and missiles were flying. Enough! Turn it off. Micah was angry. Trigger and Aces and Joker knew enough to leave her some space and just nodded with a grimace at Zenti. Taking the hint, Zenti leaves the room as Micah heads into an adjoining room to be alone. Trigger and Aces walk into the adjoining room where Micah is laying on a large bed crying. I have been a fool all of my life. We have let the leaders control us and lead us to slaughter. We should have seen the foolishness of the constant teaching of hatred. It would be one thing if we were fighting to protect against thieves and marauders, but to just be fighting because of political people. Our leaders cannot find a just way to get along. It's not war, it is simple stupidity on a grand scale. The battles have gone on for too many generations. Trigger looks at Aces and Joker. Aces and Joker nod in agreement, and Trigger walks over to the bed. He sits on the bed, taking Micah in his arms, and slowly rocks her. We did what we were taught. I think we all agree now that what we were taught has been foolish. We have lost good friends due to blindly following and not asking questions. We thought we were fighting for the right cause. Now we all see we were just fighting because that is all our leaders believe in. They taught us blind hate, just like they possess. Now we have a chance to escape and change. Now we can change to live a new life, and we will as a family. Micah, Aces, Trigger, and Joker are meeting with Zenti in the ship control room, along with two other Old Ones monitoring the ship's systems. The ship is backed away from the planet. On the monitors, they can see their star and the tiny dot that they had previously claimed as their home. Micah gives Zenti a hug. Thank you, Zenti, not only for the chance to live new lives, but also to begin new adventures. We have decided to stay, since it is obvious that our leaders on the planet are returning to their warring ways and will not change. Our lives as warriors are now over, and we now leave our past behind and look forward to the future. Zenti, a little flustered by the hug. Leaving the planet will be hard, and I'm sure you had friends and relatives. But I fear it will not nearly be as difficult as leaving your pain and nightmares of the battles you have fought, along with the suffering over your brothers you have lost. Now there is much to be done. We will change you so that you are able to interact with other races without physical danger. Over time, your pain will fade. With help of the many alien races you will meet, along with viewing the wonders of the galaxy. But I expect the start of a growing family and peace will help even more. Here is your first gift. These will allow you to begin the process of mental communications. I will begin the lessons. Zenti handed each of the 4 family members 2 metal dots. Zenti indicates where they are to be placed on their heads. The family each attach the dots to the sides of their heads. These will eventually allow you to access many channels of information, where the races of the galaxy are discussing and discovering new and wonderful things. It will take time to gain full control, but for the moment, I want you to just communicate amongst yourself. To start, just think Open Variax channel. As the family looks at each other, their eyes widen as they hear each other's thoughts without speaking. Micah had a large smile on her face. It's like I could see through each of your eyes and hear what you hear. Do you hear me? Trigger smiled back. This is really amazing. Of course we hear you. Hey, we can't play cards like this. How can I pull a prank if you read my mind? Zenti broke into the discussions. If you request the channel to be closed, you maintain your privacy. For the current time, the only 2 channels you currently have available are Variax and Computer. With the Variax channel, you get shared communications, but all of you will gain the connections. The Computer channel will allow you to request data from the computer without having to request it by speaking. You also get direct visual inputs from the computer as requested. This is not shared unless you have the Variax channel open. Now go and experiment. There will be more training later. At that moment, Micah is overcome by another Watcher communication. The others see and feel the images as the Old One with them smiles. As a family, they sense the data beads sent over the channel. Lessons on the Old One's language begins to the massive alien population on the Watcher channels. Later, after the transmission ends, Zenti connects with the communications. The original Watcher we found many years ago has died, and you are the only known Watcher to appear in our galaxy since his loss. Welcome to the galaxy. Stories of the Old Ones as they expand out into the universe are found in the ongoing series, Watcher in the Fall. Please like and subscribe the Watcher in the Fall channel. I'm Ron Townsen, your guide through Watcher in the Fall. That's the end of the story. Be sure and visit Watcher in the Fall often, as we bring stories that stretch the imagination. If you enjoy our videos, please click Patreon on the front page and buy me a drink. Thank you.